It is so nice to welcome you all for the Shabbat of Passover. It's really something. I know many of you, I'm sure. How many of you, with a show of hands, engaged in a virtual Seder? Raise your hand if you were online. Wow, just about everybody. Simon, you had your own group at home there and just did it on your own? Very nice. You've got enough people there to be able to do it. Well, that's just so fabulous. So there's a Hasidic story. They're always great to share for Shabbat. This tells of a certain non-Jewish Polish official who's about to enact an edict against the Jews of Poland. And the Jews were very nervous about it. And they decided to send Reb Motel of Kalshin, who was a successful businessman who spoke fluent Polish. He was called upon to go visit the Polish official. But Reb Motel was very, very uncertain about going and doing this. So he went before Reb Yitzchak, who was one of the great Hasidic rabbis of the time and who was the one sending him. And he said to Reb Yitzchak, he said, this official is as mean as they come. He's like, Haman, please don't make me go. In the end, it won't make a difference. He'll never change his mind. Reb Yitzchak listened carefully and said, when Moses went to Pharaoh to demand that he free the Hebrew slaves, you think that he was unafraid? No, Reb Motel said, I'm certain that Moshe was terrified. Who would not be? Exactly, the Rebbe said. He was afraid that Pharaoh would kill him and no good would come of the meeting. It's for this reason that God said to Moshe, Bo el Paro, come to Pharaoh. He didn't say, Lech el Paro, go to Pharaoh, but rather come. What's the meaning of these words? Why say come? Because what God was saying is, come with me to Pharaoh, reminding Moshe that God was always with him. It's the same with you, Reb Motel said to him, when you appear before the Polish official, you will be not alone, but God will be with you as well. In the end, when Reb Motel appeared before the Polish official, he was so fearless and joyous that the official just couldn't get over it, and he actually granted his request. And so the Jews were saved once again. When it comes to celebrating Shabbat, we're equally not alone. We have Shabbat angels. We have Shabbat queen. They accompany us every week. And in these weeks of isolation, we have one another as well. You are not alone on this Shabbat. We come into Shabbat, the Kabbalah Shabbat, with all of you together. So get your candles. Michelle Conweiser, do you have them with you as well or no? Those of you who have your candles, go get them. All right, there you go. Set them up. Right, get the matches ready. All right, go ahead. You can light them up. That's so nice to see the Conwys and Liebsen family. I can't see your faces, but Mazal Tov again on our first bat mitzvah, virtual bat mitzvah. There you go. Those of you who don't know, Rima and her family, is Maya there with you or no? Where's our bat mitzvah? Where's our bat mitzvah? We celebrated last weekend. She had our first virtual bat mitzvah, and she celebrated with everybody. Maya, was it amazing? Absolutely amazing. And Rima, it was so beautiful to share with you. All right, Chazan Mimi, let's join together. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. La, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadliknem, B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadliknem, B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadliknem. El Shabbat Yortzei. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la.
Chazan Mimi, you have another Shabbat song for us. By the way, we'll have services at 7 o'clock with Chazan Mimi, right? And with Rabbi Galko. And those of you who are going to do Shabbat with Kiddush and hand washing, you can do so at your table or to join them with the join with services. Chazan Mimi, you have a Shabbat song for us.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Alicia, can you unmute everybody so that they can just wish each other Shabbat Shalom, everybody?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
Have a wonderful Shabbat.
Enjoy.
Shabbat. I miss you all.
We miss you. Lisa. Hello, Marilyn and Marty. Good to see you. Richard and Joanne and Michelle. Say hello to the girls for me, please. And the whole Legion family. Where's Danielle?
I say Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Stephanie and Helena, say hello to everybody there. All right, and to the Geyers and to everybody else. Where's Danielle? I didn't get to see her yet. There she is. Like, get in there. There you are. You can't hide from me. All right, everybody. And Jeff and Galena, everybody enjoy. Chuck
So
and
great to
Judy,
see
the
everybody.
Geyers, enjoy. Shabbat shalom to everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Here.
Bye.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom,
shalom.
a sweet Shabbos to all of you.